Last year turned out to be a crazy year in WWE SVR 2011 Universe Mode Road to WrestleMania. If you guys enjoyed this series, make sure to smash that like button, leave a thumbs up. Listen, Evan Bourne 2 years in a row on it. Then it was Ted DiBiase who got screwed out of the match and went on to be a tag team champion at WrestleMania. This year it was Kofi Kingston who picked up a huge victory and won. And then cashed in on John Cena in the main event. So Kofi Kingston, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, I guess, Ted DiBiase and Edge are all on top of the card. And Evan Bourne, even the former champion, went on to eventually challenge. So it's the night after, and we're going to make 2 draft pick changes. We normally have been doing this in October, but I want to make 2 big changes. And those changes are the following. Undertaker got hurt at WrestleMania. Undertaker is going to become a free agent, or we're actually going to lock him to the Legends. I'm going to try to get him off of the TV show for a little bit. Hopefully it keeps him off of Raw. And then the last one, unfortunately, my man got hurt after losing to John Cena. Triple H is going to be on the shelf for a little bit, so we're going to put him in the Legends category as well. Now, on top of those 2 guys, we do need to make some changes. So, one of the big changes we got to do is this man, if he loses the title, he's going to be going to Smackdown. And the other big change we want to make is Matt Hardy is coming to Monday Night Raw. And last but certainly not least in this change-up of storylines, try to see if we can spice some life up into this. We are going to put a Raw superstar over on SmackDown, and that's going to be none other than Edge. Edge is headed over to SmackDown. So now that Undertaker and Triple H have been retired, we're going to switch Edge because Edge has been challenging for the title quite a bit, and we thought we'd spice it up just a little bit. So let's head to the Backlash pay-per-view and see what things are going down. As, we got some fresh blood in the IC title match feud as Miz is going to get a shot. Not able to do it, however. Sheamus beats Drew McIntyre. These 2 fought. Drew McIntyre actually beat Sheamus for the title. And in the end, Sheamus gets it back after WrestleMania season. Edge and Ted DiBiase keep their run going. Michelle McCool steals it back. Beth beat her last year for the title. Now she won it back. Tyson, Kidd, and Primo. And then in the main event, the guy that just cashed in is going to beat Shawn Michaels. So CM Punk is number 1 contender. CM Punk was traded away. CM Punk really had done nothing, I think, for most of the year. So heading into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I think we know what that means, as you're going to get MVP getting a shot back at the title. Not going to do it. Sheamus wins again. Michelle McCool is able to retain. Edge and Ted DiBiase are able to retain. Edge has become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And CM Punk loses to Randy Orton. So Edge has proven unstoppable. He got drafted over to the show, and now he's holding 2 titles. So he's helping elevate a guy in Ted DiBiase, and at the same time, he's now became world champion. So I would absolutely assume Jericho and Miz to win this one. No, they're not able to win. R-Truth, however, who won one of the main events going into the pay-per-view, now finally wins the title. Michelle McCool retains. Jack Swagger is Intercontinental Champion still. Rey Mysterio is the new WWE Champion. He does it. Listen, the Fiend's not going to let it happen. But Edge also beat Shawn Michaels in a huge match. And CM Punk once again wins a huge number 1 contenders match. So I have to imagine here as we go to, let's go to SmackDown just in case they have a number 1 contenders match. They do. Really? Shawn's going to win again? All right, so listen. I know what's going to happen. After Raw, we're going to have to challenge. After SummerSlam, we're going to have to make some changes here. Unfortunately, the guys are just so over, they're never going to get another shot. Jack Swagger with a huge win. Evan Bourne and Batista still not able to do it. Michelle McCool is WWE champion still. John Morrison, who I was going to trade in the draft, got a win over Primo. R-Truth, United States champion. And last but certainly not least, Rey Mysterio is still champion. So, heading into the pay-per-view at SummerSlam, the biggest party of the damn summer. With everything on the line, you're going to get to see these behemoths face off in some major monumental matches. And they finally do it. They've been chasing the titles for over 8 months. Evan Bourne and Batista are your tag team unified champions. So Evan Bourne is starting a run to be a Grand Slam champion here in WWE. Swagger wins again. Natalya gets a huge W and steals away the Divas Championship from Michelle McCool. R-Truth beats the Chosen One. Sheamus beats Tyson Kidd. And in the main event, Rey Mysterio's run comes to an end as Randall Keith Orton come into the picture. So now, here's one of the things I want to change around on this one. As you take a look, we are coming up to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So we're going to do the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. R-Truth versus Sheamus. Oh no, Sheamus got it back. I was about ready to trade him away, and now he's champion. Batista and Evan Bourne retain. Natalya retains. Swagger retains. Edge retains the title, and so does Randy Orton. So in the draft, we're going to go take a look at the rankings really quick as we head into October for the yearly draft. This is one of those ones that's a little tricky. We have Tyson Kidd, Christian. Let's see. I want to trade. I think I know who I want to trade. Yeah, I'm ready to do it. Okay. So Tyson Kidd is going to get traded. Tyson Kidd, you're headed to SmackDown. I'm going to give you a shot over there. See if you can do something worthwhile. And likewise, to flip up the script a little bit here, we're also going to let another mid-carder go to Raw and try his luck as MVP come on down. As MVP is back in the lineups. Triple H is still a legend, so is The Undertaker. And let's also, listen, I've been feeling too good about him. Chavo hasn't done a damn thing, so Chavo gets to head to Monday Night Raw. And then a Raw superstar who we're going to head over to SmackDown. This is a guy that really hasn't done a damn thing in this series so far, and that's John Morrison. We're going to let John go over to SmackDown and try to change his future over there. See if we can let my man get something going on. And last but certainly not least, Kane is coming back to Monday Night Raw. And leaving Monday Night Raw will be a big-name superstar by the name... I was going to say Mark Henry, but I don't want Mark Henry to go anywhere. Not just yet. I actually want... Rey Mysterio, listen, you can stay... Primo's been having some wins. Let's break him up as a tag team. We're actually going to do one more name on top of that because I don't think it's necessarily fair right now. Is the last one. I want to see if... yeah, it's time. Ted DiBiase is headed to SmackDown. Okay, so there we go. We've got our changes. Everything has been aligned. Let's go back to our schedule as we head to the Bragging Rights pay-per-view. John Cena versus Rey Mysterio, and John Cena gets a huge victory. Sheamus versus R-Truth. United States title is on the line. R-Truth not able to do it. Kofi Kingston and Ted DiBiase, two up-and-comers. Both guys that won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Ted DiBiase comes out on top. That's a huge layer for my man. Natalya gets a win. John Morrison and Primo, two newly drafted guys, face off. That's kind of cool. And Shawn Michaels has beaten Edge in an Iron Man match. And Sheamus has become the #1 contender. Sheamus trying to have a stepping stone match here to try to earn his way up. So after Survivor Series pay-per-view, this is huge. JTG versus... I mean, this should have been on... that should have been on Superstars. Sheamus beats Drew McIntyre, the chosen one. Beth Phoenix gets the title back. But Sheamus loses to Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. And, okay, we must be having a transitional champion coming because Big Show has battered Shawn Michaels. So you know what that means. Do you know what time it is? It is definitely that time of year when all of a sudden, look who's feeling a hell of a lot better. Triple H is retired. Triple H has returned from let's call it a quad injury. And actually, you know what? We're going to make one more change as we're also going to let the man, Chris Jericho. Nah, we're going to let Dolph come over to Raw. I think Dolph is kind of pissing the bed over on SmackDown, not really doing anything that I want him to do. So you take a look at the TLC pay-per-view. I have to imagine we're going to get a big match. Hopefully Triple H gets a return match. Jack Swagger still IC champion. Michelle McCool champion. Dolph Ziggler wins the United States Championship in his reunion. Comes over to Raw. Batista and Evan Bourne are on a hell of a run. And a transitional champion as Edge gets it back. That's actually good because Shawn beat Edge. Edge works his way back in after Big Show won. And now Edge is able to pin Big Show to get the title back. And Randy Orton is still your WWE champion. So, Triple H, look at that. I told you. Triple H comes back from injury. And he is your #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble winner last year was Triple H. Evan Bourne has won the Intercontinental Champion, cementing his legacy. I think he won the United States Championship. You guys have to let me know. Is Evan Bourne now a Grand Slam champion? As R-Truth wins it back. Batista and Evan Bourne are still tag team champions, so Evan Bourne is the dual champ. Edge has beaten Batista, and Triple H's #1 contendership comes against 3 other men. And Randy Orton still retains. So, who is going to be Mr. Royal Rumble? In 3, 2, 1. The Miz. He was competing for the tag team titles all year, was not able to do it. And my man, The Miz, is the #1 contender. Is Miz going to be able to dominate this shit? Is Miz going to go on to accomplish his dreams? Well, guess what? Miz is Intercontinental damn champion. Miz just beat Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne and Batista, though, are still tag team champions. Kelly is the women's champion, beating Melina. CM Punk loses. R-Truth is still the United States champion, punching his ticket to WrestleMania. And last but certainly not least, Shawn Michaels wins the title back. So it's Miz vs. Shawn happened. R-Truth, former tag team champion. Let's see who Miz ends up facing. Listen, he could theoretically face R-Truth. I don't want to, it's not going to happen. But as the WrestleMania winner, he could challenge anybody. Who is the card going to feature? Ted DiBiase looking to go back to... Oh, my God. If this is the redemption story for Ted DiBiase, I'll lose my damn mind. Anybody but Vance Archer in 3, 2, 1. Dolph Ziggler has now won. Ted DiBiase, Kofi Kingston, and now Dolph Ziggler is Mr. Money in the Bank. Evan Bourne and Batista win again. Natalya wins a Fatal 4-Way, who lost both of her titles. CM Punk, on the grandest stage of them all, has beaten Randy Orton. And what the hell? What the hell? Jake Roberts returns and loses to The Undertaker. And last, but certainly not least, Shawn Michaels versus The Miz in 3, 2, 1. Shawn Michaels has beaten The Miz on the grandest stage of them all, and Randy Orton in a steel cage match became the #1 contender. So years for us go through the next pay-per-view. So we're at the Backlash pay-per-view. This is where backlashes happen. R-Truth wins. Batista and Evan Bourne win again, and look who sneaks in for the Miz's title. Tyson Kidd, who got drafted, and Vance Archer, who has slowly but surely worked his way up over 3 years. And Tyson Kidd is your Intercontinental Champion. Kelly Kelly is still champion. Edge has retained, or no, Edge won, excuse me, in a last man standing match, the World Heavyweight Championship. And you know what? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, let me do it. I wanted to cash in on my man. CM Punk as Batborn defeated. Wow, I keep forgetting that's their tag team name. Is Batborn. Batborn. Last but certainly not least, Triple H, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. Who's going to do it in 3, 2, 1? Randy Orton. Randy Orton is your WWE champion. So Randy Orton gets a huge victory and wins the title back. So as Randy Orton moves on, you have to ask yourself now, is Randy Orton going to not do a damn thing because Dolph Ziggler is cashing in the Money in the Bank contract? Yeah, this is one of those series where I don't think they like to hold on to it very long, even though they technically could hold on to it up for a year. Dolph Ziggler cashing in the Money in the Bank. Here we go. Randy Orton can't believe it. Dolph Ziggler trying to cash in. Famouser. Get up, Randy, you son of a bitch, he says. Runs off of the ropes. Big clothesline. Down goes Randy Orton. Dolph Ziggler's going to the top rope. Dolph Ziggler from the top rope as Randy Orton gets taken down with an elbow to the back, and he goes and he rolls out of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Randy Orton went to taunt him, and Dolph Ziggler, the show-off, shows why that's exactly who he is. Wait a minute. He's going for a pin. No, Randy Orton's able to kick out. Randy Orton was just in a grueling match with Primo or whoever the hell that was. Randy Orton trying to put guys on the map. Float over DDT. Down goes Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler again. Look at these two facing off. Wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler accidentally hits the ref, but the referee's back to his feet. The referee sees him with a chair. Drop kick. You can't use that chair, Dolph. Oh, wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler. He's got the chair. He's got it set up. The referee's not doing anything about it just yet. Dolph Ziggler misses wildly. Oh, the referee got the chair out of the way. Famouser. Dolph Ziggler can't be happy about that. He was trying to throw Randy Orton into that steel chair, trying to get an advantage, and the referee said, I don't think so. The referee shut it down. Now Dolph Ziggler, is he going to have what it takes to cash in the Money in the Bank contract? Big clothesline. Wait, Dolph, what are you doing? Dolph Ziggler again going to use that chair. Randy Orton takes it away, though. Now, if Randy gets disqualified, Famouser on the chair, but Randy Orton reversed it. He reversed the Famouser on the chair as the referee's distracted. Running Bulldog, and it hits off the chair. The referee did see it. Ziggler looking to tap out Randy Orton in the middle of the ring, and Randy Orton is tapped out, and Dolph Ziggler's your new champion. I don't think the referee saw it. He got taken down. He absolutely, when the referee went to throw the chair out of the ring, Dolph's head bounced off about it. Head first, and Dolph Ziggler was able to capitalize, and Dolph Ziggler is your new WWE champion. Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler. Now remember, Dolph Ziggler beat Kofi Kingston for the IC title. Will Kofi come back and challenge Dolph for the WWE Championship? We're going to have to find out, guys. If you want to see more of this series, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below. I really appreciate all the support. If you want to follow me on social media, you can. At TubbyEmu. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we'll see you next year as Dolph Ziggler looks to keep his reign up as champion.
Problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like